Hello everyone. A very good evening to all of you. My name is Vikas, and I work in the capacity of the program head for the data analytics and the data science course at IIM Skills. First of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you for taking out some time from your busy schedule to attend this session, especially on a busy Thursday. I will be your host for this particular session, along with my coordinator, Mr. Jatin Sahnan, who is an experienced data analyst. He is one of the leading faculty members here at IIM Skills. Along with this, he also runs his own data analytics firm. So he is one of the most experienced faculty members that we have in our institute. So we will be conducting the session together. Before we begin, I would like to tell you all how the session will go on. So Jatin sir will be giving you all the information that you need to know about this field, the domain, the opportunities, the scope, and the career growth that this field offers you. And at the end of the session, we will be having a Q&A round where you guys will be given a chance to speak and you can ask all the questions that you have in your mind to either Jatin sir or to me. And I hope this session becomes a great learning experience for everybody. And there is a small request from my side that please try to make this session as much interactive as possible. Try to ask questions because if you ask questions, then your doubts will be clear. So without further ado, let's begin today's session. Over to you, Jatin sir. You can share your screen.
Yes, thank you, Vikas. Uh, Good evening, everyone.
Good evening,
Again,
sir.
thank you for taking out time from your busy schedule and joining this demo session. And me, along with Vikas, will try our best to make the full, to ensure that this demo session is utilized fully to clear your doubts, to make you understand what data analytics is about, what IM skills is about, and what this course entails for you guys. All right, so let me just quickly share my screen. Okay. Is my screen visible?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So, let me just- so the agenda for today is we'll have a brief introduction about what data analytics and data science is. We'll discuss about data analytics and data science, the right structure. We'll also discuss about how we can, how we will help you and how you can also get jobs in this field. And obviously, we'll be sharing information about IM skills and the course. And once I finish this presentation, the dais will be open for your questions. You can either write them in the chat or you can unmute yourself and ask those questions. Please don't hesitate in asking questions. Your doubts, your queries should be clear. Then only you'll be able to take an informed decision. And don't think that this question has already been asked. Should I ask it again or not? Or whether my question is silly or not? Don't worry. We'll patiently handle each and every question so that once you end this demo session, you have a clear decision in your mind to go ahead with which kind of course. So let's just quickly start with what we are. We are IM Skills is one of the leading online education service institutions. We are headquartered in New Delhi and we have presence in 45 plus countries across the globe, in countries like Singapore, Dubai, Malaysia, African countries, European, and even American continent. So before we talk about anything, before we talk about the course or we talk about the jobs, placements, anything, let's just first establish an understanding of what data analytics is. So data analytics broadly can be divided into four types. Number one, which is descriptive analytics, which is the most basic form of analytics, where what you do is you have a historical data set of any company, and you take that historical data and you basically summarize it. And once you summarize, you will understand the changes that has happened over the period of time. So if you take a 5-year data or 10-year data and you summarize it, you will see some changes that have happened over that 5-year or 10-year period. And those changes can be positive or negative, but that is what you have to give as an outcome in descriptive analytics. Now, then comes diagnostic analytics. Diagnostic analytics is basically when you investigate the reasons for the changes that you have observed in descriptive analytics. So you have taken the historical data, you did a descriptive analytics, and then you identified changes that has happened over the period of time. Now, in diagnostic analytics, you find the reasons behind why those changes has happened over the course of 5 years or 10 years or whatever is the period of time that you took. Why those changes are, be it positive or be it negative, you have to identify the reason behind those changes. And that falls under diagnostic analytics. All right. Now, predictive and after diagnostic analytics comes prescriptive analytics. Prescriptive analytics is now you have done the description, you have identified the changes that has happened. You have also investigated the reasons that why those changes happened. So now what you do is you create recommendations, you create strategies based on those data insights that you have gathered by descriptive and diagnostic analytics. That is known as prescriptive analytics. Now you know what positive changes has happened, you know the reason behind those. Now, and you also know what negative changes has happened, and you also know the reason behind those changes. So now what you do is you recommend actions, you recommend strategies in order to diminish the negative changes and increase the positive changes. All right. And apart from prescriptive, in parallel is predictive analytics, where what you do is predictive analytics is basically talking about future. So you, based on the historical data and the pattern in the historical data, you predict, you forecast future trends, what is going to happen, what sales can we see in upcoming months, what will be the demand in upcoming months. So these kind of study where you analytics, where you will predict or forecast the future scenario based on your historical scenario, that is known as predictive analytics. Now, the entire data analytics process can be any project, either you are doing descriptive or prescriptive or diagnostic or predictive, any type of analytics you're doing or any type of data analytics project you're doing, there is a standardized data analytics process that you have to follow, which is summarized in some 6, 7 steps. All right. Step number one. And while we are discussing this data analytics process, just keep these steps in mind because we'll come back to this particular process when we are discussing the course curriculum. There's a link between this process and the course curriculum that we have designed. And we have meticulously and specifically designed based on the data analytics process. So the data analytics process covers up the first step of data analytics process is data collection. And as the name mentions, whenever there is an objective, there is a goal, and you're doing an analysis for that, the very first step is to collect relevant data for that scenario. Now, you can collect relevant data from different sources. The sources can be through customer feedback, through website, through social media, through devices or some other records, through your ERP system, through your CRM system. anywhere, all of these sources, there are a lot of sources for data, and you collect relevant data that is relevant to your study from all of these different sources. That is your step number one, data collection. Now, once you collect data from different sources, that data will be in different format. That data will have a lot of errors. That data will have a lot of inconsistencies, lot of inaccuracies. So in step number two, what you do is you clean that data. And sorry, whatever data that you have collected from different sources, it is in different formats. You take each individual data, you clean the data, remove duplicates, remove errors, and put the data in a standardized format. It can be CSV or XLS or whatever, or JSON, but all the data should be in one standardized format. That falls under data cleaning. Now, the third step is data integration. So I've collected data from say 10 sources, and I have now cleaned that. Now, after data cleaning, I have 10 different tables from 10 different sources. Now, if I start performing analysis on each table individually, it is cumbersome, it is time consuming, it is wastage of resources, and I don't want to do that. So instead, what we do is, which is the step number 3, which is known as data integration, where what we do is we take all these data from different sources, take these 10 different tables and combine them into one unified view, one unified table that will be used for analysis. And this table is also used for querying the data. So data integration involves data in combining the data into one unified view, which will be used for your analysis. And then once you have collected, cleaned, and combined, created a one unified view, you are ready to go ahead, which is the step number 4, data analysis. You apply different methods, you apply statistical algorithms, computational methods, mathematical algorithms to extract various insights, to get various results, and apply all type of analysis that is required. And once you're done with the data analysis, then comes obviously the follow-up part, which is the interpretation, data interpretation, where you understand, where you note down the observations and you give your conclusions. Draw conclusions out of what are the results of the analysis, because it should make sense, right? People sitting out there do not know what this analysis means. You have to interpret it for them. You have to write all your observations. You have to write your conclusions. Well, these were the changes. These changes happened because of this. This is the reason. This percentage went down to this. So all of this report, the supporting arguments for your analysis that you have to prepare, that falls under data interpretation. Now, after that comes according to me, and I would say it is the most important step of the process, which is the data visualization and reporting. In this step, both steps combined, I would say that what you do is first you create graphs, charts, visualizations of the findings that you have observed in data analysis. So for that findings, you present them in visual formats, that is visualization, and then reporting is where you compile these graphs, these visual formats, the result of analysis, your observations and conclusions into a neat, clean report and share it with the stakeholders of the objective. Now, why this step is very important? Because this is what you will be sharing outside the domain of your study. And when I say that, what do I mean by that? That whether you have a client, anyone who is please annotating, the annotation comes on the screen, everyone can view it, it kinds of distracts. So I would request you to refrain from annotating or underlining or highlighting, please. This presentation will be shared to you. Ashok Kumar, can you please stop highlighting it? Yeah, thank you. All right. This presentation and this recording will be shared, so don't worry. Yeah. So reporting and data visualization will be the only thing. Ashok, can you please stop? Ashok? Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So whatever you're doing is not visible or shared with anyone else. If it's a client, your customer, your boss, your CEO, your team leader, anyone, the only thing that they will be seeing is the final report. So if you do an excellent data collection, you clean it and you do integration and you do a efficient analysis and your interpretation is to the point, you create. But if you create a below average visualizations or below average report, then your boss or your team leader will reject it, no matter how good analysis or how good data collection or how good cleaning you did. These are important aspects because if you don't do these, then the analysis will not be accurate. But even if all of these are done to perfection, but your data visualization and reporting is below average, your report will be rejected. And that is why I say that this is the most important part, the most important step of any data analytics process. All right, moving ahead. The scope of data analytics. Data analytics like today, and I would say this term, and it's a very common term, that data analytics is the new oil. It's the new fuel. Oil in past so many years has been the, I would say, the kingmaker. The countries that have oil are the kingmakers, and we know how lavish the Middle Eastern countries are. And data analytics is the new oil. Anyone who's a data analyst will be required by any company, any industry, any department. You are the new oil. Everyone wants a data analyst in their team or in their company. The scope is limitless. It can be applied for business intelligence purposes like optimizing operations, doing financial analysis, doing patient diagnostics, customer segmentation, social media campaign effectiveness, fraud detection, credit risk rating, credit risk management, inventory management, sales forecasting, demand forecasting. You name the industry, you name the department, and data analyst has a scope there. That is the application of data analytics in today's industry. That is the scope of opportunity that you will get once you are searching for jobs as a data analyst. It's a brief introduction to your trainers that would be teaching you throughout this course. As Vikas has introduced me, I am Jatin. And apart from me, there are three other experienced trainers. Gaurav Sethi, who is a lead project manager with Air India. Mantana Baburao, who's a data scientist with PwC. And Ritika Kasturi, who is a data scientist with Wirecard. And amongst us, we carry, 45 plus years of industrial experience together. That is what we are bringing to you. 45 plus years of industrial experience in data. Now the question which is in your mind is why I am skills. So first of all, we focus on interactive live training. And while I say that, that means we do not have any recorded videos or self-learning path or some notes that we give on to you that you learn from it. We have live Zoom classes, live online Zoom classes, which enables two-way communication between the teacher and the student. You can ask questions, you can do group discussions and all of that. So basically what we are doing is we are mimicking a traditional classroom setting in an online environment. Number two, you will get end-to-end placement support. So once you complete your course, after the 6-month course or an 8-9 month course in case of data science, and Once you come after the course, you have to do a project internship, and when you complete that project internship, we will help you for job placements. How we will help you for job placements? I'll explain that in further slides, but we will help you prepare your resume. We will help you prepare for interview. We will help you prepare. We will inform you about frequently asked interview questions. We will also guide you how to answer in interviews, and we will also arrange interviews for you. We will send an application. It is like typical college placements that we work. And once you get that placement and you get a job, and 2 years or 3 years or 4 years down the line, now you again want to change the job. So, through our exclusive job portal access for alumni, you can still look out for job opportunities. How? With such a strong alumni we have, these alumni, they post job opportunities in their own firm. They can refer you to certain job opportunities in the firm, and this way you can still get a job even after 4, 5, or 10 years passing this course. So, summarizing it, what we are giving you is a career opportunity for lifetime. Number three, lifetime access to your learning management system. Whatever notes we discuss in the class, whatever assignments we do, whatever solutions, whatever exercises, anything that is discussed during the class, and also each session is recorded. Those session recordings, everything is available to you online on a learning management system. Because we'll go through that later in the stage of presentation. And this learning management system, you can log in and you can access your session recordings, your past recordings of classes. You can access to notes, whatever resources that we have shared, everything you can access there. And this access is not limited till the entirety of the course. This is a lifetime access that we are granting you. So 8 years, 9 years, 10 years down the line, you want to revisit a topic, you want to study about it, you want to recollect how it was done, you can always go back, log into your LMS, view that particular course or tool, and you're good to go. Number four, you get a direct mentorship with the faculty. We are not here to build a teacher-student relationship. No, we're not here to just teach and leave. We are here to build a mentor-mentee relationship. We want to mentor you. We want to help you, guide you at every level. We will guide you at how to, first of all, we'll teach you how to learn the tool, how to download the tool. We'll help you, we'll troubleshoot you with installation of the tool. We'll help you at every level from basic to the advanced till you're job ready. And we'll not leave you there. We'll help you with your projects. If you're doing some practice projects, we'll help you with your project internship. You can ask questions, you can reach out to us. We'll guide you with resume building, we'll guide you with interview tips, we'll guide you at every point, at every juncture, till you get a job. We will mentor you. We will be there for you. You can always reach out to us, any of the tutors. That is what we are offering you. Now, coming to our two courses. So the two courses are the Data Analytics Master Course and the Data Science Master Course. Now, the difference between these two courses is analytics involves purely more of just the usage of the tools and the algorithms to do the analytics and present your findings and present your actions and recommendations. This is an analytical thing where you take data, you use these tools, with the help of these tools and these algorithms, you carry out some analysis, you do some interpretations, you have some conclusions, and basis of those conclusions, you recommend actions. This falls under data analytics. Whereas data science is more of a technical oriented job. It is more technically oriented. You will be responsible for creating algorithms. You'll be responsible for creating data pipelines. You'll be responsible for managing the relation database. Basically, you will be responsible for creating the algorithms that are used by data analysts to carry out the analysis. So you will be doing the technical up down that the analysts use. So that is what data science, if you are going in data scientist, that is what will be required from you. For a data analyst, there is no prerequisite. All what is required is you should have an analytical thinking and good communication skill. That is it. You can be from any background. You can be from non-technical background. You can be from arts background, commerce background, science background, engineering, non-engineering, does not matter. Anyone from any background can do data analytics. All right. But when it comes to data science, then it is a technical oriented field. And I would only recommend people with technical background to go for data science master course. All right. Now, our data analytics master program is rated #1 program by Analytics Insight, by the Statesman, and by Times Now. And we are a government approved organization. We are a government approved educational institution. So now let's see what is the data analytics course about. Now, do you remember the data analytics process that we discussed? The #1 step was data collection and data cleaning. And most of you guys are professional and have worked, or even if you are a student, you're still working. All of you know that any form of data, any type of data ends up for cleaning or ends up in Microsoft Excel. Any data that you see or you collect ends up in Microsoft Excel. And thus, in order to make you efficient in the first two steps, that is data collection and data cleaning, we have incorporated advanced Excel and VBA in our course. That is the most used form for data collection and cleaning out there. Then comes the third step, which is data integration. Now, data integration, and I would say 95% of the industries out there for data integration and querying data and creating a unified view uses SQL. Everyone is using SQL for this purpose. And there will be different forms of SQL. You see that it can be MySQL, Microsoft SQL, Oracle SQL, Transactional SQL, Postgres SQL. There will be different forms out there for SQL, but the basic syntax, the generic logic, everything remains the same across these SQLs. There might be slight difference in some statements or in the user interface, but the basic statements and everything remain the same in all of these SQLs. So in order for you to master this data integration step, we are teaching you SQL. You will gain proficiency in SQL and gain proficiency in managing and analyzing relational databases. Then comes the data analysis and interpretation part. And most of the companies out there are either using Python or R. Python is a little more favored these days than R for data analyst purposes. And that is why, in order to not limit your opportunities, job opportunities, not limit your job application, we are teaching both Python and R in this course. Usually, courses focus on one of the languages, but we are teaching both Python and R so that once you go out for jobs, you are not limited to a particular set of companies. You can apply to companies using Python. You can also apply to companies using R. So that is why we are teaching you both Python and R. And then comes the most important step, visualization and reporting, business intelligence part. And for that, the BI tools, in order to make you efficient, to make you better in the most important step, we are teaching you not one, not two, but 3 BI tools. And with the application of these 3 BI tools, your job opportunities, your horizon of applying to companies also increases. The 3 tools are Alteryx, Power BI, and Tableau. These are the 3 most common tools being used out there. Amongst these 3, And by learning all these three tools, you have just opened yourself to company using either of them. So you can apply to companies with Power BI, you can apply to companies with Tableau, you can apply to companies with Alteryx as well. You're not limited to a particular set of companies. Now, when we move to data science course, since it is a more technical oriented course, um, most of the BI and all that stuff does not is not involved here. What is involved here is number one, there will be a foundation course where we discuss about data science and we'll discuss about statistics and mathematical operations because it is more technical course. So in our foundation course, we'll discuss about the statistics, the data manipulations, the basic machine learning concepts. All of this foundation will be done so that all of the students are at one level before we start with the higher advanced course curriculum. Then obviously SQL is covered because you need to query data. Even if you're doing data science, you need to query the data and create a unified view. So that is why SQL is being taught. Then Python and R are the two coding languages that is required, that are important. And then uh, statistics is a separate tool which you need to, statistics course separately is being taught, which you need to understand. You need to understand the statistics because data science involves a lot of statistical base in algorithms, and you need to understand those. You need to understand the probability modeling. You need to understand the statistical analysis. And for that, you have a separate course for statistics. And then, yes, the actual thing around which the data science revolves, which is machine learning and deep learning. And you will be learning different predictive modeling, pattern recognition, unsupervised learning, supervised learning in machine learning, and deep learning is what we call AI today. It is neural networks. It is advanced data science module, which today we call AI. Deep learning is part of artificial intelligence. Neural networks, use of neural networks is what we use to create large language models like ChatGPT. All right. Now, additionally, our course offers some USPs. Number one, you have a chance to earn not one, not two, but three certifications that will add huge value to your resume. The first certification is obviously the master certification that will be issued by IM Skills, which will be given to you after you complete the course. And since IM Skills is an Indian government approved education institution, this master certification is accepted globally. The second certificate is you will get from your companies for which you will be doing project internship. These are global companies like PwC, Quantium, TCS, Accenture. And once you complete your project internship, it will be a completely online remote project internship. And once you complete that, you will get a project internship completion certificate from these companies, also accepted globally because these are global zones. And number three, we will give you, there's a chance to earn a Google or a Microsoft certified data analytics certificate. We will help you prepare for the exam. There's an exam, you have to pass an exam with Google or with Microsoft to earn these advanced certificates. We will help you apply for the exam. We will help you prepare for the exam. And once you pass the exam, you will get either Google certified or Microsoft certified data analyst. And we have a similar certificate for data scientists with Microsoft and Google. All right. Number two, the course is 100% tool driven. We'll not be showing you some videos or theoretical data. Everything that is being done will be done on these tools live in the class. These tools will be used live to do relevant analysis during the Zoom call class. Number three, practical learning. We will not be working on any hypothetical scenarios or some sample data sets. Whatever data that we work, whatever application we will depict, whatever examples that we depict in the class are 100% focused on real world applications. And By doing this, we are ensuring that once you pass the course, you will be ready for any job. Number four, 24/7 support. And that is, I think, is also very important. During the entirety of the course, you will have 24/7 support from IM Skills team. You have a query, you have a doubt, you have some questions, you are not able to install your software, you are not able to run the software, there is some other problem, there is some questions regarding your fees, there's some question regarding your batch timings, XYZ, any question, any problem you have, you can write to us, you can give us a call, you can send an email, you can text us. Anyone from our team will definitely respond to you round the clock. Let's go through some statistics, which I think are very important that you should know about. Till now, we have trained 45,000 plus students through this course. So we have a strong alumni network of 45,000 students. The placement ratio that we have is 81% per 100 students. That is, out of 100 students, 81 students are definitely placed. The highest salary that has gone till now is 36 lakhs Indian rupees per annum. That is CTC. That is per annum salary, CTC. That is the highest salary that has gone till now across placements. Now, how do we get placements and what are we getting placements? So in order for you to ensure that you land up with global companies, we have partnered with 500 plus hiring partners. We have partnered with 500 plus companies who have partnered with us, who have signed an MOUs with us for placements in their companies from our graduating students. And all of these are global companies, as you can see: Deloitte, JB Morgan, Barclays, FactSet, CGI, Motherson, HCL Tech, Cognizant. All of these, as you can see, are global companies, and we have tied up with 500 plus such hiring partners. So even if some of the companies are not hiring, some of them will be. There will be a job opportunity for every student. This is just to show a few of placements that we have had over the past batches, like data analyst in Jubilant, Foodworks, research analyst IBM, business analyst in Databricks, data scientist in IBM, data engineer in Databricks again, senior analyst in IBM, research analyst in DataNest, junior analyst in IDFC. The list goes on. Credit risk analyst in Magna. See, and you can see the companies are in different zones, different fields, across companies, across fields, and all of these require data analysts. That is the opportunity that you are signing up for. See, Trinity is an education sector, Bulls and Bears financial sector, Straight Street, Carillon, all of these global companies, all of these are taking analysts, taking up analysts. And these are the placements that the past batches have gone. These are the few testimonials that would, I would say, cement your trust in us. You cement your trust in IM Skills that we will deliver what we are promising, and we'll also help you get a job placement. And this is across the globe. Don't worry that you are not in India or you might not get a job. 60% of the jobs in data analytics sector or data science sectors are remote working. So even if you're sitting in Africa or you're sitting in Europe or you're sitting in America, you can still get placed because the partners that we have are global companies. They have presence all over the world. And since they have presence all over the world, they can give you job from remote working, and you can always talk about your local projects. Now, this is the certificates that I talked about. Number one, you'll be getting IM Skills certificate for course completion. And then you will be getting one of these certificates because you'll be part of one of the companies, either Quantium, Accenture, PwC, or Tata TCS. and you will get this certificate for your project internship completion. So you get this certificate and one of these, and then you have chance to earn one of these advanced certificates that will definitely put you above edge from other students in the job market, either a Google certified data analyst or a Microsoft certified data analyst. Now, for data science also, you have a chance to earn a Google Cloud certification or a Microsoft certification, like an analyst. So in case of data science, since it's a technical thing, you will be a professional data engineer, Google certified, or a Microsoft certified data science, professional data science. All right. Now, this is just to show you an overview of the salaries, salary packages that we have seen across placements. As I already informed you, the highest salary that has gone is 36 lakhs per annum CDC. The average salary that is seen for placements is 12 lakhs per annum CTC. That is the average salary. The lowest salary would be around 5 to 6 lakhs per annum. That was the lowest now, the fresher salary that has gone. 5 to 6 lakhs per annum. And from your current salary, the average salary hike after you complete this course is 20%. That is the value of this skill, this data analytics and data science. The average salary hike from your current salary that you will get is 20%, depending upon obviously various factors like your experience and all that. But that is the average salary hike that we have seen. And the highest salary hike that we have seen across placements is 150%. 150%. That is the highest salary hike observed during the placements. Okay, so that is from my side. We'll open up for your questions and answers. And after that, Vikas will go through the batch timings, the course, how the course LMS works, what are the fee structure, all of this will be discussed by Vikas. And if you have any questions, you can either write it in the chat or you can unmute yourself and ask. Thank you.
Hello, sir. Sir,
Yes, Pankaj.
sir. Good evening, sir. So I have some
Yes,
questions. May I ask you?
yes. Yes, please.
So, I just want to go with data analyst course, sir, because I don't have that engineering degree. I'm a commerce
Okay,
background student. So, just
okay.
want to know what could be the key skills that we require to kickstart our career in the data and as a data analyst or a business analyst.
I told you, you have to learn the tools that are used for those, number one.
Hmm. All the tools,
Like,
sare.
yes, yes, it's a process. Analysis is a process. And that is why I introduced that process to you, because you have to understand that you cannot just learn one of the tool and be done with it. Then you cannot do the other process if you don't know about those tools. So you need to
So,
learn all those tools.
hmm.
It's a set
in
of
the in
tools.
the
It's
same
a
way
process.
that you show. So, जैसे आपने show case में in the PPT, you have to learn in that way, no?
Yes. And
Okay, sir.
we'll be teaching you that. And after that, you need analytical thinking, which is
Hmm.
very important. If you cannot see analytically, then even if you know the tools, it won't matter. And the third is good communication skills.
Perfect. So my second question is, sir, what kind of the role that we can expect as a middle fresher in that field in the
Data
data science?
analyst, a junior data analyst, that will be a role.
Okay. So the one important question. So since I have a commerce background with 5 years of experience, so the data analyst or a business analyst, this industry will treat me as a fresher or experience holder.
It will treat you as a fresher if you have not worked
Hmm.
in
So
an
fresh.
analyst field. But where have you worked?
In different companies, domestic as well as some international
No,
companies.
that is fine. What was the area of your work?
So it's in the research field, into
Research
the
field.
research.
So then you have your experience to be counted. Research is kind of considered as a part of data analytics. So you that experience. I mean, they would not count you like 5 years. If they would say, okay, we can count 3 years.
And sir, does this have an impact on the salary negotiations also?
Definitely, experience will always have impact on yourself.
सो अगर सर ये मान के चले कि चलो हम फ्रेशर हैं, सपोज मैं सेल्स में काम करता हूँ, तो अगर मैं फ्रेशर हूँ तो पर मुझे एक्सपीरियंस है, सो इन दैट केस क्या सैलरी स्टार्टिंग जैसे आपने बोला था 5 to 6 लाख, क्या वो मिलेगी या फिर जो मेरा प्रीवियस जो सपोज पैकेज है 10 लाख का, या उसके
No,
ऊपर
no, no. 5 to 6.
20%?
Data analyst does not, until and unless you're coming from that field, your past salary and experience does not matter. So whatever they want to offer you, and these are global companies. So understand all the global companies have a level decided, and for that level, the salary is already decided. So
For the level wise.
it is not what your current salary is, and then no, none of the global companies work that way.
Okay sir.
They would give you what they have decided for the level you're joining. If you are if you're very intelligent and you somehow clear the interview and you joined at a managerial level, they will give you what a manager gets in their company, irrespective of what you were earning in your previous company. So that is the advantage of being a data analyst.
Okay sir. And sir, you also mentioned about sir that various kind of certificates, जैसे
Yes.
Google certification, Microsoft data analyst
Yes.
certification. You providing that certificates
No,
or
you have to give an exam for that, and then only you can get it. We cannot give that certification, right? Those are by Google or by Microsoft. We will help you
so you have
prepare
some
for the
sort of
exam.
collaboration with them, na?
Yes, we'll help you prepare for the exam, and we'll help you um, apply for the exam, but you have to give your exam yourself and pass that exam in order to get the certificate.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more question, sir. You have your name is IAM Skills. So I'm confused whether it's a part of a IAMs or it's just a name. IAMs
No,
you have
no,
given.
it is a name. It's not. We have nothing to do with that.
Okay, okay, sir. Now, sir, how many projects or how many assignments that we will be doing? If you could elaborate this.
Vikas will be discussing about those. You will have one assignment for each course.
Mm-hmm.
So you have around 7 courses like in data analytics. So you'll have 7 assignments. You have to
7
clear those.
assignments.
You have to submit those assignments in order to consider yourself pass. If you don't
And sir,
submit
about
those assignments, they will not be
Mhm.
passed.
And sir, what about projects? Is there any project?
Yes, there will be different projects. It is mentioned on the website, and Vikas will also discuss about those projects.
Okay.
There are different
Okay.
projects relevant to each course, so that will also be done by you. And obviously, you'll be doing an internship project as
Okay, sir. And then last question, so what kind of role and responsibility that we can expect while we enter this field initially?
well. I told you, data analyst, that you will be analyzing.
Cleaning, transforming, loading the data to different, and then visualizing.
You might be initially doing just one part of it,
Mm-hmm.
but as you grow, you'll be doing all of it.
And so, how much time it takes in this domain to get promoted? Maybe year, 2 years, 3 years,
It
or depends
depends
on
on
the individual
your it
capabilities.
depends on your individual capability.
Okay, individual. Okay, sir. So that's all from my side, sir. And thanks for answering, sir. Mhm.
Hi, Jatin.
Yeah, hi, Yashaswini.
My name is Yashaswini. So I just have few questions. So I have like 13 years experience. Okay, I was a service delivery manager.
Okay.
Um, so I recently I shifted to Singapore. So I'm just looking to change my domain. So I have reached
Okay.
the what you say some threshold. So I'm like looking to change my domain. I thought like it will like I thought of going for the data analyst. So how like is I mean what your suggestion would be, like is that okay, like because I have like more than like 10 years 13 years experience, right? So that's the reason.
Definitely go for it. I would really suggest you to go for it. Number one, service domain needs data analysts. There's a lot of work for data analysts in service domain.
Mhm.
Number two,
Yeah.
your service domain experience will be counted
Yeah.
because once you're applying to certain, your application focus should be to companies in service domain.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Yeah.
that way, your experience will definitely be counted. And third, you are in the headquarters of Asia Pacific business region.
Yeah, correct. That's right. Yeah.
Singapore, all the companies, all the global companies, their Asia Pacific headquarters is in Singapore.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
you are you are in the core of opportunities, so you'll definitely benefit in this course.
Okay, thank you, Jatin. And one more thing, so the internship you talked about, that is the guaranteed internship, right?
Yes, it's a guaranteed unpaid internship. It's a project that you will do as part of the company, and once you complete that project, and it will be like a job. So they are not guiding you or something. It's a job.
So that will be
It-
like live projects, like we'll be working on live
yes,
projects.
it's a job. It's like a 2 month job you will get with that company. You have to complete that project with that company.
So because see, when I searched when I searched in other websites also, I saw like some capstone projects. So like they have mentioned like capstone
Capstone projects are different. Capstone project is a project like I create a project for you, and then you complete that project, and I will take your presentation, and that's it. That's a tutor-oriented, educator-oriented project. Whereas internship project is a specific, it's a project that is meant for your internship. It is an experience that you can mention on your resume. Capstone is not an experience. That is just an addition to your portfolio.
Okay, that's it. Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
Prachi has a question. So will you be helping in portfolio building, Prachi? Yes, that is why we have introduced different projects in all the courses. These projects will help you build a portfolio. And also you can also include the internship project in your portfolio. And apart from that, we also will be guiding you with resources, with websites where you can go practice and do projects, which will also, add to your portfolio.
Hey, Jatin, it's Nisha here.
Yeah, hi, Nisha.
That's very informative session. So I will restart my career now. I worked till January 2023. I'm from development background. So my previous 7 years of experience, I did Android development and Java development. So I'm a little bit confused with analytics and science. But I just attended your this session. I came to I should go with scientists. I think as I'm from technical
Nisha,
background.
I will recommend that you go with data scientist because then you will be like um, um, you will be like a rare emerald among the market of diamonds. Full stack engineers are very rare. Full stack engineers are very rare to find. Very rare. I will hire you if you do data science too.
I'm in Dubai. Here the development work is like very low. I have been applying this Java is very low, and since last year I was not working. I did this career.
You have a working experience in Java.
Yeah. I have worked with IDBI Bank 5 years. All the banking softwares I have worked there in India.
Nisha, then you should definitely go with the data science course. It will really enhance your career. I'm telling you, and you will definitely get a much better salary than most data scientists out there because every company will. No one leaves a full stack engineer. They will grab you like like in a quick. They will grab you like this because no one leaves. Even I am searching for a full stack engineer. Everyone wants a full stack engineer. Either you are a back end or you are a front end. There are very rare. I mean, there are very less people who are a full stack. So I would recommend it that you definitely go with data science.
It is like this. Okay. And how about the Dubai have market? Like analytics is much high in Dubai. Scientists, I don't know.
No. So
Right.
data. See, you are already aware of how the loops work, how the algorithms work. You're already aware of what are classes, what are data types, what are data fields. You're already available about our data structures. So you will definitely benefit with data science. You should not think about analytics at all.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you. That's okay.
Right.
Hi, Jatin.
Yes, hi.
Hi. I have a 17 years experience with one of the MNC based in Gurgaon in the same company, which is based in non-banking subsidiary of one of the famous bank in US. So
Okay.
I have been working with the global payments and operations. So and now I am planning to switch to data analyst course. So can you please guide me how much it will be help to me? Will the company, because my age is also around 42 years now. So once I start my career as a data analyst course, once I complete this course, will the company will treat me as a fresher, or whether my age will be a concern for getting a job? Because I know that salary is not a big issue for me, because definitely I think that it will be a fresher for me. So the problem is that how much, what is the chances of getting the job actually when even after I complete the course successfully? uh, I have a little confusion about that. That's it.
Okay, Manu, first of all, the age criteria only comes into play when you have crossed 50, because then you move on to retirement age, and companies do not want a person starting at a mid management level when he's almost nearing to retirement, right? 40s is still good. Don't worry about your age. Number two, you will not be considered as a fresher, Manu, because financial experience is considered very important in this field. Now, see, the point is, if you think that I'm changing fields, and this goes for all of the people who are working in a 4 or 5 years or 6 years of experience, you have to very smartly apply to the jobs. So if I'm a banking or a financial institution, Manu, I would want a guy who can understand the financial data as a data analyst. All right. So you will be quick with the data than a data analyst who does not have a financial background, because you will be understanding that financial data better because you've been working on that for almost what, 18 years, right? So
Yes, yes.
your experience will not go waste. So I would recommend is you do this course, you gain an extra skill that will enhance your, value, and then you start applying to financial institutions. You'll definitely get a job with that kind of experience. And your age will not, it does not matter, right? It will matter if you've crossed 50. And that is if anyone who is above 50 in this batch, then I would say that yes, your age will matter, but no, 40s is still okay. Doesn't matter.
Hi,
Okay, thank you.
hi Jatin. Blessing here.
Yeah, hi, blessing.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you this regarding. I got the email as there would be a demo class. So right now you have told all the scopes and prospectus of the data analyst course. So, but I wanted to know about that, how the teaching faculty or how the teaching would be about, how I can learn more, because maybe I would not. I will be disliking the teaching mechanism or something. So, can you tell me about that?
As I told you, the teaching involves using the live tools. Blessing, the first class is always about installation and acclimatization of the tool that we are discussing about. For example, if we are learning Python, the first class will involve downloading the Python terminal, which will be doing the coding, understanding the basic concepts. And before any of this course starts, there is a foundation class. And the purpose of this foundation class is to educate you with the jargons, educate you with the processes, educate with your methodologies, the basic of algebra and statistics, because some of the logics use that. All of this will be covered in foundation course. The teachers are, the teachers that here are with IM skills, including myself, we have good amount of industrial experience. We are working in this field on a daily basis. And even if after completing the class you have a query, you will address to you, will solve your query. And even if still your queries are not solved and there are people in the class whose queries are not solved, we hold a doubt clearing session that is held by a different teacher so that there is a cross understanding and everything is established in a way where you will end up understanding that particular topic or that course. So even if the classes are okay done by one teacher, and even still you have some doubts and queries, then a doubt clearing session is held by another teacher in order to help you understand those topics. Sometimes you're not able to um, identify with the person's style or person's teaching style, and then we can definitely address those issues in the doubt clearing sessions as well. So you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Jatin, one more question is that I'm sorry to
Yes,
interrupt.
Manu, no problem. Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Totally, how many trainers are there in IAM skills around?
For this course, 4.
Yes, data analysts.
Yes, four trainers, including myself.
Okay. And one more thing is, what will be the method of teaching? I hope it will be completely online courses, but
Yes,
at the same time, what tools will be? Is it through Zoom or is it some other?
Zoom. It is through Zoom. Everything is through Zoom.
Everything will be on Zoom.
Yes, just like we're doing today.
Method of studies will be Zoom as we are talking now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And hello, sir.
Yes,
Hello.
Pankaj.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Osi is my name.
Yes. Hi, also.
Yeah. I have two questions actually. One is, you don't have presence in Nigeria or Africa?
We are an online institution. Also, we have presence everywhere.
Okay. Do you have an office in Nigeria?
No, we don't have an office in Nigeria, but you can. We have a lot of African students. Since all of us the teaching is done on Zoom call online, so you can very well attend those.
Okay. Okay. Then my second question is that from what I learned about data analytics, I thought there are about 3 levels: the basic, the medium, and the master class. Is that true?
See, anyone who's saying that there is a basic medium, no, there is no level in data analytics. There is only one level that you acclimatize, and then any other level you want to reach is only when you start working. That is only when you will learn. Only so much can be taught theoretically or in a course that we are covering. After that, whatever learning you will get through experience.
Okay. So there's nothing like I do the basic and start from there. Later on, I increase my knowledge by doing the medium. As
Now,
far
there is
as
no
this course is
medium or
concerned.
basic. You have to learn the tool, and once you learn the tool, you will be understanding. The analytics start when you are above intermediate level in each of the two. That is when you can actually start doing a job. Else, the company you won't be able to do job. So, if you want to work for a company, you have to be above medium level, and that is where we will bring you after the course.
Okay. Okay. So as far as I am is concerned, for one to get a job, it has to get to the medium level.
Yes.
And can one stop at the medium level?
There is no, and that is what I'm saying. There is no learning level. Every day the field is changing, but you need to have certain knowledge to enter into the job field, and we will be providing you that amount of knowledge.
Okay.
And then as you work, you will gain more knowledge, and then you will rise in your job, and then you will gain more knowledge.
Which is natural.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and IIM will provide one with the cost to even get to the second level of what is required for a job.
Yes.
Okay. And for somebody coming from the arts um, background, talking about being in the hospitality industry or whatever, or being a hostess or whatever, an attendant, a attendant, is it, what are the requirements, basic requirements it needs to get onto this type of job? Who wants to
As I told
switch?
you, you have you have to have analytical skills and communication skills. That is it. That we will teach you.
Okay. Plus learning the languages.
I mean, communication is one important part aspect of, but we are not teaching you any languages. That is something you have to work on your own.
No, no. I'm just asking what are the contents of things like the SQL we are talking about?
All right. So yeah, the contents in the sense you're talking about the course.
Yes, the SQL, the course you outlined earlier on,
Yeah.
the
So that
processes.
course, the course details are mentioned in the brochure, and I think Vikas will also go through that. So you will understand that.
Okay. Is there any way we can have those brochures?
I think Vikas, can you send the brochures to Hossi?
Sure, I will get it sent to Aussie.
Okay.
You are talking to somebody?
Hossi, you will get the brochure. Don't worry.
Yes,
Vikas is
Aussie,
Okay.
you
from
will
IELTS
either
Skills
Okay.
team. He
yes, you
will
will
send
either
you the
receive it
brochure.
on your
Okay.
mail or on WhatsApp.
Okay. Thank you. So, and
You're
all
welcome.
throughout this course, as you said earlier on, is going to be online and through Zoom at this.
Yes.
Uh, Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, I'm Angela. So may I know where is this institution in India?
We are headquartered in New Delhi.
Okay.
Temporarily?
So, and also may I know, I guess you already mentioned the classes are live sessions, right?
Yes.
So tomorrow, if I get a doubt or something, I mean, as you said, there are no live, not live. There are no recordings as such. So tomorrow, if I get any doubts,
No,
and
there are
again, if
recordings.
I
Each session is recorded, and that recording is available. You can watch it as many
because
times as you want.
earlier you mentioned that there was no recording, which is why I asked you
No,
this.
no, no. I said there will be recordings as well available.
Okay,
All the sessions, including this session, will be recorded. And you can access.
okay. And if I get any doubts or something, how am I supposed to contact the trainers?
Every class starts with 15 minutes of doubts clearing from past class. So the new class will have 15 minutes of all the doubts and questions that you have from the past class, and it will be clear here. If you still have some doubts, you can always write an email to your tutor, and he or she will definitely reply to you. Even if again you have doubts and you're not able to clear it, we can hold out here in session.
Okay, okay, fine.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Pankaj.
So, one more question. So, since I'm from sir finance background, so I just want to know how can I use this course to get opportunities in that BFSI sector, banking, finance, insurance sector, and how that will go like fraud detection, risk mitigation. What more we can do in that space, especially BFSI.
Nothing. You do the course, find some projects. We'll help you find some projects online for
Mhm,
banking, specific banking and financial sectors. You do those projects, add to your portfolios,
mhm.
and apply for banking and financial jobs.
Sir, is it relevant or we should first apply? Just suppose I am from finance background, so I should first apply for a banking finance industry rather than applying for
See,
IT company or other
the
automobile
advantage with
company.
data analyst is that you can apply to any of the company that has an opening for data analyst. The
Mhm.
advantage of applying to companies with relevant to your past experiences that A, it makes it easier to get the job. B, you get a higher salary.
Okay, okay, sir.
But
Sir,
that does not mean that you cannot apply to other companies. You can also apply to any move, and you
and sir,
should.
okay, surely, sir. And sir, right now we have some buzz regarding sir cloud computing. So, do we need some sort of capabilities in that domain also, or as of now, as a fresher?
Cloud computing is entirely different from analyst and data science.
Okay,
So that is an entirely different stack, of course, and I don't think cloud computing is relevant to non-technical graduates.
okay. So that is we don't require cloud computing
No,
as a
cloud
data
computing
analyst.
is no, it is an entirely different domain.
Okay, okay, sir.
Prachi has a question. Do data analyst course requires statistics and mathematics? Yes, Prachi, data analyst course requires some basic form of statistics and mathematics, but don't worry. As I told you before starting the course, there will be a foundation class that will teach you this basic mathematics and basic statistics. We will cover those concepts. So after the foundation course, we ensure that every student, be from any background, now has same knowledge of mathematics and statistics before starting off the course so that you're not left behind. Don't worry. We'll first cover those basics and then we actually start with the course.
Hi,
Hello.
Jatin. This is Divya.
Yes, hi Divya.
Jatin, I have one question. You said
Yes.
that we have 2 months unpaid internship, right? Uh, we are currently working. How come this internship possible? It's a part
It's a,
time
it's
or
a,
it's a full
it's
time?
it's an online remote, so you can work whenever you want.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fine. Thank you, Jatin.
Hello.
Yes, blessing.
Jatin, I also want to ask this question, right? You were saying that internship also will be provided. Yeah.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask you that how many projects are mandatory for applying for that internship, or no requirement is there?
You just have to pass the course. And for passing the course, you have to submit all the 6 or 7 assignments that are required by each. That's it.
Okay. 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 Thank you, sir.
Okay, any more questions?
Yes.
Because I think you can start with the batch timings and the cost because people have those questions as well and take them through the course details and the elements.
Sure, sir. But there is a question from Ved Prakash. He has directly sent me a message. His question is, if I work in the share market as a research analyst, then is it a good thing to switch my career in as a data analyst?
Yes, because you already are a data analyst. Research analysts are a subdomain of data analyst. So you already are an experienced guy. I think you will have an opportunity to get a very good salary after you do the data analyst course.
Hello.
So Ved, you should definitely go ahead with this course. Yes, Eric.
Yes. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
I have two questions. The first, what is the difference between data analytics and data science?
As I explained, data analyst is more of an analytical, business oriented, whereas data science is more technical and coding oriented. So you should only go for data science if you are from a technical background. If you're not from a technical background, then you should go for data analyst.
Okay, I have a bachelor's degree in sports.
Then you should go for data analyst.
Okay, most of the advertisements I see around that require data analysts, they require either a degree in statistics, data science, economics, on that sort.
That
So if I
see, so
wanted to switch
what they're most of the courses are doing is they are combining these two courses, but there are two different separate jobs and two different separate skill sets. So either you're a data analyst or you're a data scientist, and that is why we have segregated different. So as we say, you can go for data analyst. We will teach you the basics of management statistics that is required, only those basics that are required for a data analyst and not further than that. And that will, and the tools that we're talking about are actually to help you. These are tools that are designed in a way that help you analyze. So there's not something that you'll be coding or creating. That is a part of data science.
Okay.
Right. Ujjwal has a question from where we get the access for recording sessions. Ujjwal, Vikas will go through the learning management system. You can log in. It's an online portal where you can log in and you can access to sessions and the notes and any resources. Prachi has a question. Will you be taking? Yes, Prachi will be having a separate session after you complete your project internship for resume building and interviews. And in those interviews, we'll discuss the questions that are asked, how to answer those questions, how to prepare for those interviews. We'll discuss all that.
So I think I should take over now and I should explain the students how their LMS dashboard is going to look like, and I'll explain them about the batches and the internships as well.
Yes, go ahead, Vikas. Before Vikas takes over, thank you everyone for your patient listening. And even once after this session, you have any doubts, you can always reach out to your admins and your counsels, and they will definitely help you with these answers. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Jatin.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Now I will be walking you guys through the program that you guys are going to go for, which is Data Analytics Master Course. And I'm also going to give some clarity about the Data Science course as well. Along with the information about these courses, you will also have a look at the dashboard, which will be your student portal. So I'm just going to share my screen now. Just allow me a moment. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Just a quick response in the chat box with a yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So the program that we are talking about today, this is Data Analytics Master Course. It is the #1 ranked program by Analytics Insight, The Statesman, and Times Now. Okay, and the course is in alignment with Google and Microsoft. So there will be separate online exams for these certifications. So the alignment is for the certificates that we're going to provide you from Google and Microsoft. So there will we will discuss more about more on that later. But have a look at the IIM skill stats that we have trained and placed over 45,000 students over the past few years. 12 LPA is the average CTC that we have for our students, and 36 LPA is the highest CTC that we have ever got for a student. And the average salary hike that you can expect after this course is going to range from 20 to 30%. All right. There will be 16 plus live projects that you guys will be working on, and the projects will be based on real-time data sets. There will be 160 plus hours of online lectures. So that means there will be total 6 months of training, and there will be 100 plus hours of practical assignments. So you can see the course has been designed in a way that will give you maximum amount of hands-on experience. You will be given assignments on a weekly basis, you will be given projects on a weekly basis, and there will be real world case scenarios that will be used to teach you the implementation of all these tools: Python, SQL, Power BI. So the course is designed from a very practical point of view so that you can learn about all these tools and you can gain that technical proficiency that a recruiter is going to demand from your end. So there will be 7 plus tools that will be covered overall. So let's have a look at the tools that you guys are going to cover in this course. The first one is advanced Excel. You guys will be learning about Excel from basic to advanced. You will learn about VBA. You will learn about SQL. You can see the contents that are going to be covered in the SQL module. You will learn about data visualization tools such as Power BI and Tableau. We'll learn about Python, R, and Alteryx as well. Okay. So these are our course deliverables. All these concepts, all these tools are actually uh, are actually designed because are actually put in this course curriculum because these are industry relevant topics. So if you're skilled in these particular modules, then of course your profile will be prioritized in the job market. Now, if I have to talk about some key points to take away from this course, so the major thing, in my opinion, this is the most important thing that you guys will have the access for, which is the lifetime access of the entire course content and lifetime access for the placement services. Now, what do I mean when I say lifetime access? You need to understand that data analytics is a domain that is ever changing. It is very dynamic. It changes from time to time according to new industry standards. There will be new technological developments that will take place around the world. There will be new tools introduced in the market. So as we are providing an education in data analytics industry, so it is our duty to provide the students with all the up to date industry relevant topics. So we keep on updating our course content. Okay. And if you're somebody who is an ex-student who has studied from us in the past, and you see that there is some new course content that we have added in our curriculum, you can come back to us, you can take the course access once again, and you can join the live classes or new modules without any additional cost. So this is something that you will have access for lifetime. And same thing goes for the placements. If you get placed from our side after 2 or 3 years, if you want to make a switch to a different company, you can come back to us. You can take a reference from our side again, and you can go for another interview. And I will give you a very good example of the lifetime access of the course content. The module that you see, data analytics using Alteryx, this was not present in our course curriculum in the previous year. This year, we have added Alteryx as part of the course curriculum because there is a very increasing demand for Alteryx as a tool in major companies, such as Vodafone reached out to us last week demanding for Alteryx specialists. So we have given a few candidates profile to them so that they can hire them. So people who have studied from us in the past, they are coming back to us now. They want to know about Alteryx, they want to learn about Alteryx, and they are taking live classes. You can also be one of those students. If there is some new course content added in our course curriculum, you can come back to us definitely, and we will provide you education in that. And there will be 100% tools driven training. That reminds me, you might be having some questions in your mind related to the access of the tools. The access of the tools is given to you for free. You do not have to purchase any kind of license for all the tools that you will be studying. We have already purchased the license and we will be giving you the access for them. There will be 24/7 support. That means you can reach out to your counselors, you can reach out to your trainers anytime that you would like, if whether it is related to the course content, whether you have any doubt that you want to get cleared, you can reach out to your trainers. If you want any kind of technical assistance, there is a separate team that sits for that, and you will be given their contact numbers, and you can reach out to them in case you want that. And we have already covered this part that there will be practical learning through assignments, case studies, and projects that will be given to you in this course. Now, speaking about the guaranteed internship opportunities, few people still have some doubts on this part. So let me explain. This internship has been designed to give you a kickstart in your data analytics journey. This is going to be a project-based internship, and it is going to be completely virtual. So since it is online, so you can do it from anywhere in the world, and this will have flexible timings. So people who are working professionals, you do not have to worry about the commitment issues because the internship has flexible timing. So if you have any prior commitments, of course you do because you are a working professional. So it will not clash with your prior work commitments or work timings. You can feel free to work on the internship projects as per your own convenience. And this is going to be an unpaid internship, though you will receive internship completion certificates, which were shown to you during the presentation that was shared by Jatin sir in the first half of this demo session. Okay. And the companies that are involved in the internship, these are major companies: Accenture, TCS, PwC, and Quantium. So since these are major companies, so you will be working on the real-time data set. So once you will get their certificates, this is going to add a lot of value in your profile. So internship, I would recommend everybody to take part in it because it has a very good value in your profile once you get the certificates. And here is some sample that you see on the website here. The projects that are designed by your trainers directly. Some of them are designed by Jatin sir, some of them are designed by the other trainers. As you can see, Excel is going to have 2 projects, VBA is going to have 2 projects, SQL will have 3. Similarly, there are multiple projects for different modules. So there will be total 16 plus projects that you guys will be working on. All right. And this is something that you will work in the initial 6 months of the course, and this is going to help you develop a sense of practice, and you will be able to enhance your hands-on experience so that once you eventually work in the internship, once you eventually go for the interviews, you do not lack any kind of skill. And there will be 500 plus hiring partners. After the course completion, we have our own placement team that has a very strong network with these organizations, and this is on a global level. So if you are from outside of India, if you're from a different country, you want to get a job over there, do not worry. We have placement partners available in every major country in the world, and these are all multinational companies that are our active recruiters. So there is a process for it that you will be required to follow. You will be required to fill the job application form once you complete the course, and then there will be multiple placement activities that will be conducted to you guys, such as resume building sessions will be there, in which your resume will be curated from absolute basic. Your previous experience will be integrated with your technical skill set in data analytics, and your portfolio of projects will be attached to your CV, and the certificates that you will receive from this course will be attached to your CV, and then it is circulated among different companies that are present in your preferred job location. So we always ask your preferred job location and your preferred mode of work, whether you want to do a remote job, whether you want to work on site. So that kind of preference is taken into consideration, and accordingly, we provide you with job opportunities. And once you do receive an interview call from a company, then mock interviews will be conducted. And mock interviews are taken by your trainers themselves, because these are actually working professionals who are into the same industry for the past 10 to 20 years. So they know what kind of questions can we ask to a particular candidate by a company. So they will be giving you a questionnaire, some FAQs that are usually asked in the interviews. So they will be preparing you for the HR round and for the technical round of questions, so that you are well prepared enough before you appear for the actual interview. And as I've explained earlier, that the placement services, the access for the placements are there till lifetime. So until you get a job, until you're satisfied with the placement, we will keep on aligning interview opportunities for you. So this is how the placement support is going to work for you guys. Okay. Now, speaking about the batches, now before we go for the batches, I would like to walk you guys through the LMS portal. This is going to be your student dashboard in which your session recordings and your assignments will be uploaded. So as you can see that the LMS has been designed in such a way that each and every module, Excel and VBA, Python, Tableau, Power BI, it is bifurcated very clearly, because you can navigate very easily here. For example, you can see in the module using Excel and VBA, pre-reading material is there, ebook is there, resources are there. For example, if I open this, you can get a ebook for Excel and VBA, and you can download the Microsoft Office file in case you do not have that already in your laptop or your PC. You can download it from here. We have already given the drive link to download. Session recordings are there. Since we have 2 batches, so there are 2 separate sections for the session recordings, and each and every recording is bifurcated according to the dates on which the classes were taken. For example, a class was taken on 8th September, and this was taken by Mr. Gaurav Sethi. So anybody who was present in that class, they can come back here and they can watch the recording in case they need to revise some topic. And if somebody missed the class, they can still come back here and they can access the class recording by just clicking on this link. All right. Similarly, the weekday batch as well. We have all the class recordings uploaded. A class was taken yesterday itself, on 18th of September, by Miss Vanthana. Okay. So this is how you can navigate through the class recordings, session recordings that you guys will be taking. In case you miss any class, uh, LMS is your destination that you need to go, where you can find all the previous recordings. Class worksheets and projects. Now this is very important because your trainers are going to be using their own files to teach you. Okay. And if you wish to get access to the files that the trainers have used to teach you, those files are going to be uploaded here. You can download it from here. These are all Excel files. So if you click on them, it will be opened in an Excel format, and you can refer to them if you are practicing on your own or if you are doing your assignment. And weekly assignments are given by your trainers. Okay, so like for example, these are new assignments given by Mr. Gaurav Sethi. These are previous assignments given by Mr. Gaurav Sethi, and there are assignments given by Ms. Vantana. So the assignments are present in the LMS according to the trainer's name. Okay, so whoever is your trainer, you just need to go on the LMS and you just need to click on the assignment that is given by that particular trainer from whom you're studying currently. Okay, you will need to do that assignment, but for practice you can also refer to other trainers assignments as well. Okay, to develop more hands-on experience. So this is how you can navigate in your LMS, and there is course progress that you can also check in your LMS. For example, in my portal, you can see the course progress is at 48%, almost 49%. Why is it at 49%? Because if it's visible to you guys, this one is marked as green tick. This one is also marked as green. All these lessons are marked as green. Now let's have a look at this one. This one is not marked as green. What if I mark this one as green? I just have to complete this task. I've completed this one. I'll complete this one as well. Okay. Now I've completed 2 lessons here. So now the course progress is going to increase. From 49%, it has increased up to 53% now. Now what will happen if the course progress gets increased to 100%? The continue button that you see here, it will change to download certificate. So in order to download the certificate, in order to get the certificate for this course, you need to complete all the lessons that are present in your LMS. This is how you guys will be getting your course completion certificate for data analytics course. All right. So if let's have some discussion about the data science course as well. Similar way of teaching. Everything will be very similar. It's just that the course content is a little bit different. In data science, you'll be learning about statistics, you'll be learning about artificial intelligence and machine learning as well. And the duration is going to be different. For data science, the course duration is 9 months and then 2 months of internship. And the companies in the internship, these are PwC, BCG, Commonwealth Bank, and British Airways. All right. Now coming back to the batches. We have 2 different batches. One is a weekend batch and the other one is a weekday batch. In the weekend batch, the classes are on every Saturday and Sunday, and the timings are 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And this is as per Indian Standard Time. So if you're somebody who is not living in India, you are living outside of India, you need to convert the timings as per your current time zone so that you can attend the classes live. Similarly, weekday batch, it will be taken on every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the timings for the classes are going to be 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. as per Indian Standard Time. So you need to convert the timings as per your current time zone. Before I discuss how the admission process is going to work, I want to know from you guys, I would like to take a quick survey here. How many of you are willing to go for the weekend batch, and how many of you are willing to go for the weekday batch? If I can just have a quick response in the chat box. If you are going for the weekend batch, please type weekend in the chat box. If you're going for the weekday batch, please type weekday in the chat box. Prachi for weekday, Rohit for weekday, Kennedy for weekday, Nisha for weekend, and Divya for weekday, Tina for weekend, Yashaswini for weekday. Okay, Raghavan Arora for weekend, Justine Kaur for weekday, Sally Cortez for weekend. Okay, so there is a mixed response. Many of you have chosen for the weekend batch. Some of you have chosen for the weekday batch. All right. Okay. So as you can see on the website, the dates that are mentioned over here. The weekend batch is starting from 21st September 2024. That means this Saturday we are going to have the first class for the weekend sessions. In the weekday batch, I would like to apologize for this. This is mentioned as 19th September. It should be 24th September. The upcoming classes for the weekday batch, they are going to start from 24th September from the coming Tuesday. So the weekday batch is going to start from 24th of September. You need to keep that in mind. So since the dates are very close and the batches are going to start very soon, we are taking enrollments for the last few seats that are left for the upcoming batches. I would like to tell you all how the admission process is. The course fee, you need to pay that. You are also required to fill the admission form that will be given to you in your confirmation email, or it can be directly sent to you by your counselors. Okay. The course fee, it is priced at 49,900 plus 18% GST. So the total price of the course is 58,882 rupees. This is as per Indian currency. If you are somebody who is from out who is not in India, who is using a who uses another currency, you need to convert the amount into your own currency. The estimated amount in dollars, I can tell you that it is ranging from 700 to 710 US dollars. According to the current exchange rate, I think it is 704 US dollars for the price of this course. Now, how you need to pay the course fee? You can either make a one-time payment, either you can pay through your credit card, either you can make a bank transfer, either you can make a UPI transfer. And this is how you can make the payment for the course if you're going to make it in one time. The second option is that you can go for an installment plan. You have EMI option available.
Hello. Hi, Vikas. Sorry for interrupting. I wanted to ask, this data analytics course is 6 months or 9 months?
The data analytics course is 6 months, Blessing. The data
Okay.
science course is 9 months.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, yes. All right. Yeah. So I was talking about the installment plan. So we have two options for EMIs. The first option is if you are using a credit card, then you can directly select an EMI plan through your credit card. We have EMI starting from 3 months and it can go up to 24 months. So you have you can make your own choice which EMI plan is more suitable for you, because interest rate differs on each EMI plan. Okay, so the standard interest rate will be charged by your bank if you're going for credit card EMIs. If you do not want to have some, if you do not want to pay the interest amount, then we have another option, which is through Bajaj Finserv. Now, Bajaj Finserv offers you 7 months no cost installments for this course. No cost installments means that there will be zero interest rate. You are not required to pay anything extra except for the per month installment. So, since the amount is 58,882 rupees, the per month installment is going to cost you 8,411 rupees. As you can see here, pay in 7 interest free EMI for INR 8411. Okay. One thing about the Bajaj Finserv process is that it requires a documentation process. You will be required to share the applicant's Aadhaar card, PAN card, bank details, and some general information. If you want more information about this, that can be given to you by the counselors. Second thing, this particular method of payment can only be opted by people who are currently residing in India. Okay, So if you are an Indian resident, then only you can go for this process. Otherwise, this is not available for anybody who is not from India. Okay, you have to go for a one-time payment, or you can go for credit card EMIs. All right. So, how many of you are willing to go for the upcoming batches? Like, how many of you are planning to start the course from this month itself? Can I get a quick response in the chat box? You can type in me. Ujjwal, you're going to take the course within this month. All right. Eric is also going to take the course this month itself. Okay, that's great. Anybody else who is planning to take the course within this month from the upcoming batches, 21st and 24th of September? Okay, before I proceed, are there still any questions left and from you guys that you would like to ask, that you guys would like to clear about the batch timings, the dates, and everything? Nisha, for data. Yeah,
I'm really
yeah,
sorry to interrupt.
no
So
problem.
every September, the new batch starts, right?
Every month a new batch starts. Yes.
Every month or every September?
No, no, no. We have batches starting every month.
Every month.
Yes.
Okay, and we have 4 trainers, right?
Yes. There. We have hired a new trainer as well. So if I include her, then there are 5 trainers as of now.
Um, okay. So every month, when people get you know this admission,
Mm-hmm.
as in people when people join. So
Mm-hmm.
is it like if I'm joining by this month,
Mm-hmm.
and next month if someone is joining, are they going to join
Mm-hmm.
my session if I'm taking session next month? Because
No,
I
no,
have a
no.
doubt.
They will be.
The
They will
doubt
be.
I have is we only
Mm-hmm.
have 5 trainers, right? Since you said one more
Mm-hmm.
added. And if
Mm-hmm.
you only have 5 trainers, how are they man? I mean, I just wanted to have a idea, nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
If
Okay.
my point is clear, then definitely maybe I'll go for it. So just
Mm-hmm.
5 trainers, and every month people are joining. Then I just wanted to know how are they managing?
Okay. 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 So every month people are joining, but there are different batches. We have different batches for weekends for people who want to take the weekend classes, and different batches for people who want to take the weekday classes. So the it can be managed very easily because 5 trainers, they are allotted to different batches. Okay, and the trainers, they interchange the modules because one trainer is going to teach module to a particular batch, and the other trainer is going to teach Python to a different batch. Okay, so the teachers, they interchange the batches among themselves. Okay, so that the batches, they do not get mixed. Okay, the batches will not get merged. You do not have to worry about that. We have an average of 30 to 35 students in one particular batch. So if you're getting scared about the batches getting merged in between, that is not going to happen.
Mm. Okay, okay. Still, I'm
Okay,
just a little bit confused, but fine. Okay, since you're
no, no,
explaining this, I'm okay, fine.
yeah,
Not an
you
issue.
do not have to worry about that. So Nisha had
Okay.
a question for data science and analyst common sessions will be there. For data science and analyst, there are some topics that are same. So for example, R, Python, and SQL. These are similar topics. So yes, there will be common sessions. You can attend the classes for you will be the similar classes for data analyst because you are going for data science as you have
Because
mentioned earlier.
yeah. But for analytics, Python will be not that detailed. But for science,
But for
a
you, we will have
detailed.
extra classes. For
Uh,
the basics will clear first with data analytics, and then for you there will be extra classes for Python.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes, yes. In USD, Kennedy, the total fees is around 706 US dollars.
Because I have a few questions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you said like the placement regarding the placement assistance.
Mm-hmm.
So once the course is once we complete the course, so the
Mm-hmm.
placement assistance will start, or is like once we are done with the internship.
Once you're done with the internship is very like major part of the placement process, because if you are having a good portfolio of projects with you, and if you have some industry experience, then it is easier for us to get you jobs, right? So internship is something which you can consider a mandatory thing. So yeah, the placement will start after your internship is completed.
Okay, and also the you said one after for example, after the Excel is completed, the topic Excel is completed, so assignment will be given, right? So the assignments will be discussed in the next class, will
Yes,
be
the assignment will be discussed in the next class.
okay. Okay, and also one more thing. So you told like for analytics, it's a 6 months, right? So is there
Right.
any chance of extending the course, or else like for sure it will get completed by 6 months?
No, the course is completed within 6 months only. But if you feel like that you need to take some extra classes, then definitely you can go for some extra classes. Like if you want to learn some module again, if you want to revise some topics again, then yes, we can give you some extra classes. But the course will be completed within 6 months for you. That is for sure.
Okay, thank you, Lucas.
Uh, Hi,
No problem.
Vikas. Can I?
Hi, Nikhil.
Yeah. So I just wanted to ask you, like, what was the last batch which got completed, and what was the fresh? Like, can you please help me or enlighten me where they were placed recently?
Okay, so the placement report. Are you in touch with somebody from IIM Skills? Like, who is your assigned counselor?
Rohit.
So I'll ask Rohit to share the placement report, the recent placement report data with you on your
Yes.
mail or either on WhatsApp. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So you'll have like a clear picture on that.
Okay. And also, I want to ask you, what is the curriculum we are looking at? Like, is it kind of like if I don't understand anything, how many doubt
Mhm.
clearing classes will I be looking after? Like, is it
As
unlimited
many
or
as
there
as
is?
many as you want. You can have one-on-one doubt clearing sessions as well. So like there will
Okay.
be a separate mentor. I think Jatin so missed emphasizing on that. There is like a separate mentor. You will be given their contact number. Okay. So
Okay.
you can contact them directly in case you face any issues, and you can ask for like a separate Google Meet session or a Zoom call meeting, so that you can share your screen and you can present your doubts in front of them, and you can get like a one-on-one like a one-on-one training from them, okay, for just for like half an hour or 1 hour. But there are group doubt sessions that also happen after every module. If like there is a collective thinking that we need to get some doubts cleared, then yes, there will be group doubt sessions that you can take.
Okay. And one more last question I want to ask you. Uh, Basically, if I look after the mentorship, like what kind of mentors I look? As you said, there are only 5 mentors. If I don't get coordinated, and you're telling me there will be a mentor, the complete different mentor for my doubt clearing. So how do I coordinate on that basis?
No, no, no. There will be for doubt clearing, there is a separate mentor who has knowledge about all the topics that the trainer is covering. Okay, so you do not have to worry about that. Okay, and yeah, the group doubt sessions, that part will be cleared by the trainer themselves, the person who is teaching you in real time. Okay, there is separate mentor for one-on-one doubt clearing, but group doubt sessions are taken by the trainers themselves.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Data science total fees, Sally Cotis, the total fees for data science, it is 64,900 plus GST. So it's 76,582 rupees. Prachi is asking, can we decide whom we want as a mentor? Prachi, you will be assigned a mentor or a trainer according to your batch. Okay. But if you feel like that the trainer is not meeting your expectations, then we can shift you to a different batch with another trainer.
Please, what is the cost in Nigerian naira and or the US dollar so that we can do the conversion?
It's 706 US dollars, Aussie.
700,
$6 US.
706 US dollars. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Any further questions, guys? I'm guessing no. Before we end this session, I have a little surprise for you guys. As you are present in this class for the past 2 hours now, okay? And time is like the most valuable thing in today's world. So, since you have given us 2 hours of your time and you have been a very patient audience, I would like to give you a small token of appreciation from my end for the data analytics course. I have a 10% discount that is available for the next 3 hours. Okay. I am going to share a link with you guys on in the chat box. You can copy this link, you can save it in your notes. Okay. And for the next 3 hours, this link is going to be valid. This link uh is for a discounted price. Okay. A discounted price for the data analytics course. The original price for the data analytics course is 58,882 rupees. After 10% discount, the total fees is going to be 52,994 rupees. So people who wanted to join immediately after the session and people who wanted to join in the upcoming batches that is going to start from 21st and 24th of September, they can use this link and they can make the payment for the course and they can reach out to their assigned counselor for the next process. A confirmation email will be sent to you where you can fill the admission form as well, or that can be directly shared by your assigned counselor on your WhatsApp number. Okay. So the payment page is live for the next 3 hours. You can go there and make the payment for the course. So this is just a small gesture of appreciation from my end to you guys because you have been a very patient audience. Now, before I go, are there still any questions? You're welcome, Prachi. There are no questions. I'm going to end the session, but before that, I would like to get a quick feedback from you guys. How did you like the session, guys? Did you enjoy it or not? You can type in the chat box, yes or no, or you can write in your suggestions as well. What can be improved to make ourselves better? So, yeah, the chat box is open for suggestions. You're welcome, Sally. Thank you, Osi, for the feedback.
How often do you provide this type of demo session?
We provide this kind of demo session on every Thursday.
Every Thursday at the same time?
Yeah. At the same time, yes. Thank you, Prachi. Thank you, Kennedy. Thank you, Yashaswini. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Again, the page link I have already shared, the payment link. You can use this and you can enroll for the course after the session is over. Okay. The meeting is going to end in the next 5 seconds. Thank you, Nisha, for your feedback.
This link is for only analytics, correct?
For analytics, yes. Do you want you want to go for the data science course, right?
Yeah.
All right. Is your counselor Mr. Bhaskar?
Yeah, he is.
Mr. Bhaskar is a counselor. I'll ask Mr. Bhaskar to connect with you after the session is over so that he can provide you with some kind of discount for the data science course as well. Okay?
Or can you ask to connect tomorrow? It's late.
No
little
problem,
bit.
no problem. He'll connect with you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, guys, thank you so much for your time. You have a good day and a good weekend ahead. Okay, this is it from my side. The meeting is going to end in the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.